Hello, welcome back to yet another reading. I forgot to remove the cards. Let me do this now. Yeah, I'm doing the reading for in Okay, I've gotten a lot of water for Serbia. This is straight up giving me a raven. But the cards are about water. She's the Celtic goddess of like water. This is means like cleansing. Um just cleansing yourself of the toxin. What kind of toxins? I'm not sure. She holds a bird. She has this like shell. This makes me think of Aphrodite. And there's chalice, and the water is that she is in like a dress. Oh, color. It's pretty. And then this mermaid here. That's interesting. That's so interesting. We have a mermaid, and mermaid is on the sand. We have these clearly not mermaids. Maybe she's like, there's so much water here, and they're not in water. Um, and she's a mermaid. No water. I mean, assume the water is over here, but it's interesting. And there's bird and there's boys on the same side. Well, for us, it's on the right side, but for them, it's on the left. Left side is the side of the heart. Also, like one hand, if it itches, is like you giving like something, usually money, and then receiving back for that. But if you're just receiving like a gift, then the other hand, they say that with one hand that you give money, and I always give money with my left hand. I don't know if that's a thing because I'm a lefty, or because I don't know. It just so I say that it's opposite for me. So if my left hand is itching, it means I'm gonna give money. Um, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the opposite for everyone else. So this card is about how you survived or whatever survived in this circumstances, like huge storms and huge waves. Um, just a lot of turmoil, and then the next day, like nothing ever happened. It's all calm and this new sunrise. So every like the bad stuff is behind you. New stuff, new stuff is in front of you. But I got this card as third, so this needs to happen first, or is happening right now, which is like cleansing all the bad energies, maybe like self-doubt, stuff like that. I don't know what Teya Dora has been dealing with. But maybe getting like I'm getting like a cloud, just a cloud on top of the head, like just being kind of moody, kind of emo, if that makes sense. I'm kind of getting. It's not nothing too. There's like this card means time to think, time to essentially meditate. There's even like an instruction how to meditate that you should take 1 hour, not be bothered by anything or anyone, and then write a question. Is actually interesting that that's in there. Um, but yeah, now we move on to a little ladybug. That like that one. So ladybugs are tiny, but we love them for some. We don't like bugs, but we like ladybugs. They're also kind of ferocious. They're carnivorous, and the other bugs, but they're very small, so they're definitely not athletic for us. Um, but yeah, definitely ladybug means luck. It means luck. Maybe luck was what she assumed Dora is, but let's just say Teya Dora is had on the side to win the national selection because it's definitely luck too. And I also see that the luck is continue to be Theodora's side. Now, it's been minutes since I've read about this stuff. I don't remember anymore. I will obviously um on the like backgrounds. Don't know how to do that. I need to more colorful cards. I will get them. So I actually didn't notice this, but this card has an eye in the center of this um crystal ball because this um card is stuff and like there's a butterfly on the third eye. So big that it's also there's a lot of stuff. And I have like some like stuff like they're movement, and it means blue knight. It's an archetype. I remember the oh um healing powers, patience, full of energy, full of ideas. Good for. I don't feel like I have anything new to say. We had the phone so many times. It's like the new star power. Yeah, it's just is the same as the red color represents star power. Any wave is started every wave starts by I think in my opinion this is the idea, but not just any idea that randomly crosses your mind. It's the idea that it just kind of does something to you and you really want to just think of some project that you've started that you made in the past and bring back to the moment when you actually just had an idea about it. Isn't it wild to think about that? Like you would maybe argue that it's just something that crossed your mind, but like you had to do like some other step for it to actually get to um tone 2. It's yeah. Yeah, the wave is I don't know how to really describe a wave. Wave is more like an era, or you know, depends what it is, but it can definitely be, it could be like a week, it could be a year, but it goes up to 13, and 7 is the breaking point. Okay, what does the tone 1 mean here? I feel like there's something, some new. I'm not. There is definitely some here that has luck on its side, but also work has to be done. Like you uh, need to get rid of the old to get to something new. That's how it is, you know. If you want a new partner, you need to actually let go of the previous one, or you need to let go of being single. Um, if you want like new stuff, but you have no space for it, then why do you want new stuff? You should get rid of the old stuff first. You know, especially like maybe clothes that you don't wear anymore, that are destroyed to the point that you shouldn't wear them anymore. Um, you know, stuff like that. Examples. Isn't this pretty? Emily, no. These are all the archetypes. And this over here. I don't know if this is a card. I've never gotten it, if this is a card. I've never received. When I was looking online, I wasn't sure if I should. Not. I'm really enjoying it. I just wish it wasn't so hard to figure out the archetypes of people. I mean, it's not extremely hard, but like just imagine finding archetypes for 20 people. That's so much work. Or like trying to do astrology for 20 people. It's not fun. Okay, what's the message? There's luck, there's stuff to be done. There's a lot of potential. There has been stuff to go through in the past. I feel like there's a little bit of work left on whatever this is about. But generally, I feel like it's moving forward. Even if like this means the beginning, but like it's the beginning after like the stuff has ended, clearly. Yeah. I'm that's it. I'm rather pleased with this. Um yeah. Tell me if you see something that I don't, which is likely. A lot of times I think of something else after the reading. I'm like, oh, that was so obvious. Why did I not say that? It did not cross my mind. Maybe some things are just meant to interpret them. I don't have to say every single thing. Because if you're watching this, I assume this is a message for people that are watching. I assume it's a message for people that are actually watching, not necessarily. I mean, it might be some sort of a lesson that comes from the artist themselves, but I think it's literally just a message for people that are supporters of the artist. I don't know why else. Like, why is this so like? Why is it not so obvious? I can make a video on how like this works because I'm not feeling well. Because dizzy. Bro, I'm just blanking. I'm not allowed to say whatever as I was gonna say, but I can explain how it works, how I'm getting the information, and like psychic stuff is not supposed to predict anything clear. It's supposed to just confirm your thoughts, essentially. Like, are you thinking correctly about this? Um, is my intuition correct that this is not gonna go well, or is my intuition confused about this? Like, am I interpreting my intuition incorrectly? The cards will definitely help you explain that part. But yeah, my goal is definitely to try to get better at this. So I will be not recording for a while now. I've been recording pretty much every day. So I will get a break. And I will return with countries which I don't really remember what I was planning. But yeah, headache. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.